It's been a long time, miser.
And you smell of mold, egghead. Still a bird, I see. So, you can't yet leave completely?
Well, even if the seals are lifted, it will take some time for me to recover. Now, when was the last time we saw each other like this?
68 years, 7 months, and 9 days.
Nothing has faded for you. It seems you've kept sharp all these years.
The antique shop has been open all these years for one reason or another. I almost lost my life stalking a couple times, unlike some homebody. All right, take this with you. At least let me know you're not dead while you're reading.
I've never asked you to find those for me, just your busybody nature. Fine. I can't leave just yet, but at least I can make a clone like this and accompany you if you must run about again. Because, well, it's not like I can't go with you.
Wow. Ifri can't believe people like you two are on such good terms.
Shut it. On good terms with him?
Renee! They're yelling at me!
The energy consumption of the clone can be quite demanding while following you around.
Stop grumbling. Just let me consider where to go next.
I think we should leave them be, Ifri.
The energy...
I think...
Thinking he asked someone to look after the store. All he's left is a stick. Wait, there's no one around. Surely Stanley won't notice if something isn't in its usual spot.
Dear customer, you need to pay to have any of the goods here. Besides, I'm not a stick. You can call me Roxy.
Ah, the place is haunted!
Calm yourself, Ifri. I think it is Stanley's cane.
Composed young lady, welcome back to Stanley's Antique Shop. If there's anything I can do for you, please don't hesitate to call for me.
A talking stick? What a miscalculation by Ifri.
Such a magnificent battlefield. A place like this must have much hidden history.
You're still interested in those ethereal things. Come, we must make haste. My clone's energy's limited.
Oh, it's Stanley! And with Levine, too! It's rare to see you outdoors.
If it were not for this obdurate miser, I'd never have sent my clone to such a perilous place to scavenge.
The things here are of great value, and you mockingly call it scavenging. Seems that you've read all of those dusty tomes for naught. And glad to see you, my dear customers. I've had a bountiful harvest today. You can look forward to new goods.
Just mentioning that I've almost used up my power slaying that monster that crossed our path. Anything stronger, and I shan't be able to keep you safe.
Well, well, well. Who would have thought the mighty owl would admit to having trouble? In that case, let's stop here and wait until you're completely out of Grand Archives. Luxuriant and full of vigor. There's also an aura of primeval powers. Was it the power of God that made these mountains and forests?
Yeah, the great power of that primeval glyph.
Primeval glyphs. A mysterious and beautiful language. A pity I am far from able to use it. Sometimes I envy the magical talent and power that Egghead has taken away. Perhaps next time I can ask him more about the primeval glyphs. Endless desert reigned by deathly silence. Who would believe? It used to be the most vibrant part of Engarden.
Ifri told me there was no desert in Engarden in the past.
Well, that is true. The evils committed by man here have completely drained the world. Although I am fascinated by the antiques throughout Engarden and the information they contain, sometimes I prefer to let them live in the present, rather than remain buried in the ruins.
But aren't you always looking for good stuff to get you profit?
Dear customer, my business is only to support the store and my travel expenses. As a merchant, I do like to see more valuable antiques, yet, as a resident of Engarden, I'd more like to see and live in a better world. So this is where the sun rises. It does have an unusual aura. I've heard whispers that when a golden crow is about to burn out its life, it will turn into a stone statue and fall into eternal sleep in the lunar graveyard, while another newborn golden crow will take off in the solar birthplace. Look at that. A piece of feather. Even if burned out, it is still beautiful.
Beautiful as they are, their lives are too short.
Oh, dear customer, so you know the story of the golden crows as well.
I didn't expect to see you two in such a perilous place.
Don't underestimate this miser's obsession with overturning the world to find new wares.
Dear customers, welcome again to the shop. I wonder if you are satisfied with the new goods.